Hello, and thank you for listening to Tommy Nation Politics. How are you doing today? Good? Well, I hope so, because we are in the middle of a crisis, people. We are in the middle of a crisis. Coronavirus. That's right, guys, the coronavirus. You didn't know it was here? It's here. So, as wonderful, God-fearing Americans, we look to the wonderful safety and security of our government. And after 3 economic relief stimuluses, the first being Wall Street's $1.5 trillion, the second being slush fund to the banks, making sure that those palms were greased and those politicians were bought for the upcoming election. The Congress finally turned its eye to the people that make the labor in this country. That's right, the working class people. Also, the people living from paycheck to paycheck, trying to put food on the table for their kids. The people that are responsible for production and making sure they maintain the essential jobs that make our country continue to work the way we like it to. But, how many slap in the faces does it take? And also, I have another question. How much money does it take for capitalists to become capitalists, really? Because we bailed you out already. So, if you can't make it now, how much of a loser do you have to be? As far as the capitalist system goes, how much of a loser do you have to be to keep on dipping into the cookie jar, taking Uncle Sam's cookies, and saying to yourself, oh, I just want more cookies. Guys. So, but this is finally actually it. This is the creme de la creme. This is the tamale. This is the big tamale here. So, what this bill is a story of really is something that started quite good for workers and families. We thought we were onto something with the paid sick leave that we pried from the dead, cold hands of Wall Street's financial stimulus package. But we were going in a direction that I thought that we were excited about. I was excited about it, And then this corporate welfare, I don't care what you want to call it, this corporate socialism, this plutocracy, this crony capitalism, this gag just took off all of the rails, all of this bill. So, it's just condensed with windfalls of the airline industry's fortuitous, wonderful, too big to failness. Why can't we just nationalize airports? Come on, guys. Think about it. Could it be worse than Continental? You got your little soda there with your maybe roasted peanuts, and you're looking over at Dolores, the stewardess, and she's trying really hard to give a shit, but she doesn't. And yeah, that's okay. Because you're stuck in a enclosed, encapsulated area, and you can't feel your legs, and you got to put your straight tables in upright position. And then when you get out, maybe you probably left your luggage unchecked in a security zone, and it'll take 3 days for you to get clean underwear. Come on. The government can handle this, can't they? Come on, guys. Come on. We don't need these stupid airlines. $17 billion to Boeing. $17 billion. So, it was pretty much, if you think about it, $4 trillion, counting the $1.5 trillion we already gave to Wall Street. And then, their little bank, if they fluffed the banks up a little bit with some cash too. Try to get the bonds, worth shit. And the dollar. We have to, keep our dollar really healthy. Otherwise, everything falls apart because it's not based on anything. So the benchmark accomplishment at the touting small business loans. Congratulations, boo. Congratulations, small businesses. Oh, my God. $300 billion for small businesses. Except for the fact that you're too late, guys. You're too late. See, boo, little boo. Those businesses, those small businesses, they closed down the minute you started all of this coronavirus stuff. A small business can't live on like a week's loss of revenue. That's not possible. So whatever small businesses get this, like, I want to know because they're survivors. I mean, maybe the fucking Quickie Marts, maybe the 7-Elevens. So why didn't Bernie Sanders, why didn't any progressive firebrand, progressive idealist, Elizabeth Warren, Tulsi Gabbard, none of them say anything about this? No, they just passed it. Which left Nancy some time to give her own little checklist of political, democratic agenda highlight things. Listen to this. $25 million for the Kennedy Center, $75 million for the National Endowment of the Arts, $100 million for the National Endowment of Humanities, $1 billion for the Postal Service. Now, I mean, come on, guys. Like, all those things I'm sure we could argue the merits of. However, it's not the time. We're in the middle of a crisis, guys. A crisis. We're in the middle of a crisis. So, this was no time to bail out, lame ass airlines and flyers of military grade weapons like Boeing. Oh, I guess it is. It's always time, Since Nikki Haley, one of our ambassadors, sat on their board forever. And it's a revolving door from private business like that to politicians, Washington, D.C. But I'm really disappointed in our firebrands. Elizabeth Warren, she always lets things go. She's got that tough little teacher thing, but you can walk all over her. Bernie Sanders, ever since you just took it, you just keep taking it. I don't know, man. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with you, bro? You're too old. Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah. Disappointed too. Anyone else? Anyone else worth a goddamn salt in their fucking shit in this Congress? I don't know. But I will say this. Joe Biden's a friend of his. And I think this is malarkey. I don't know what he thinks. He's asleep. But this is your Congress that you vote in every single so often. So why should I be surprised? Because it's the two parties. But that's what's going on. You're getting your checks, though. And Wall Street and the banks have once again raided the cookie jar. And we'll see inflation. We'll see those $1,200 go real fast. But you guys think short term, so it's cool. And just remember, or stand for the flag and shit. Hello, and thank you for listening to Tommy Nation Politics. How you doing today? Good? Well, I hope so, because we are in the middle of a crisis, people.